So the fourth function of a constitution is to enable the government to fulfill the aspirations of society and create condition for a just society. So Indian constitution is one good constitution which is formed in the 20th century and is almost considered as one of the finest constitution. Now constitution also needs to work on the aspirations of society and create conditions for a just society. Now for example, some basic rules are made for everyone. Let's suppose everyone is given fundamental rights who are part of country like India. Now besides that, after some time, like due to change of time and need of people, there are certain wishes and demands. So the constitution says the government has to fulfill those aspirations of society over the period of time according to the changing need. Like let's suppose, and for that we have directive principles of state policy. We have fundamental rights. Apart from that, we have directive principles of state policy. Now what are these directive principles of state policy? See, fundamental rights are enforced. That means they are legally given to each and every individual, and if these gets violated, a person might go to a court and seek justice. But directive principles of state policies basically were optional to the state. For example, a state A, okay, any state wants to have certain policy which will cater the needs of their people. Like for example, Karnataka, okay, in Karnataka the government felt certain kind of policy needs to be introduced. So the constitution gave directive principles of state policy. It is upon the state if they want to bring any policy which is for the fulfillment or which is for the betterment of state like Kerala. So Kerala according to their own state can have such policy. Okay. Like for example, we have midday meal, okay, we have Manrega or any other policy. If let's suppose Arvind Kejriwal decides about certain kind of education policy today, so if Arvind Kejriwal feels that this policy is good for Delhi and its people and it is urgent to serve this, so the government might take such policies. Okay, like for example, in order to promote education in UP and Bihar, the government have schemes like providing scooty after a girl pass class 12, or to give a bicycle so that distance is not a problem in gaining education. So this is upon the state, that according to the aspirations of the society, that state can make certain policies or rules which is good for their people. Okay, so in general it means to say that कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए जो बहुत टाइम पहले बन गया है, अब उसमें कुछ चेंजेस नहीं कर सकते और वो अभी के टाइम के लोगों को केटर नहीं कर रहा. तो सो द फोर्थ फंक्शन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज इट शुड लुक आफ्टर द एस्पिरेशंस ऑफ द सोसाइटी एंड क्रिएट कंडीशंस फॉर जस्ट सोसाइटी. हाउ टू क्रिएट जस्टिस इन अ society. Like for example, constitution was made in 1900 एग्जाम्पल, एंड उस समय कोई पॉलिसी थी जो उस टाइम के लिए फेयर थी बट अभी के लिए वो फेयर नहीं है. सो गवर्नमेंट नीड्स टू चेंज इट अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. एग्जाम्पल, gay rights. Okay, at that time people were not aware. Now later there were lot of debates and research over that, and it was found out that you cannot restrain a certain kind of people from a certain community. Ultimately they are humans and they have the choice to have certain things in their life, and you can't restrain them on the very basis of their choices that you are a gay or you are a transgender. Okay, so I hope you are clear with the fourth function. So let us proceed with the fifth function.